Hey guys, I'm joined by Nolan Vanwormer. He is the coach for 818 and 9558. Thanks for joining us here today.
Happy to be here.
So you have two teams on your shirt right now. Talk about having two teams. That's not very common.
It's not, and it's been not without its challenges this year. So last season we had well over 100 students. We've had a lot of success the last 2 years coming out of COVID. We've learned a lot, grown a lot. We've been able to go compete at the World Championships the last 2 years. Made it all the way to Finstein and Einstein last year. So success beyond our wildest dreams. But with over 100 students, 15 or 20 are engaged, touching the robot. So we wanted to be able to provide more opportunities to our over 100 students, knowing after a second year of great success, we're going to grow even further. So create twice as many opportunities, build a second robot.
I mean, that's a good problem to have. You have so many kids wanting to be involved. Mm-hmm. I guess what's been the biggest challenge of kind of creating two separate, do you have to coach for both of them, or?
Some of our mentors help with both. As our lone design mentor, I am mentoring both teams, going through the design process. Challenging this year, but hopefully going into next year, some of our rookies will want to stay on with the 9558 team. We'll have some experience in both teams, and we can go forward and continue to grow the students' capabilities.
So the way you guys build bots might look a little different than how other teams might be building bots, if you want to touch on that.
Yeah, so the approach as first has evolved into more 3D printed, more CNC designed, fully CAD'd robots, as 818 has evolved in that same way, and we felt that our students were losing some of those experiences of just make it work, drill in place, just measure it on the robot, cut something to fit, troubleshoot it, make it work. So we wanted to develop those skills, so we tasked the 818 team to kind of help the 9558 team to design something simpler and something that would cause them to have to think on the fly and troubleshoot it in real space instead of just on the CAD and having everything be presented there for them.
So I'm sure it's been a learning curve for you. What, I guess, have you taken from this experience of building another team, going back to simple ways, that you would maybe change for the future, or something that you want to do different?
Not a whole lot. We want to make big changes. It's bringing more people in to support the students. We have a pretty decent ratio. We have more mentors than a lot of teams do, but with as many students, definitely more people coming in to help us and get them building quicker. Mentoring two design teams, kind of both of them chugged along, kind of ratcheting through the process instead of both of them smoothly running. So getting more time for them to debug and work through that design process will definitely help us going forward.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Nolan.
No
Dan and Dan, I'm going to send it back upstairs.